Hey everybody, Mike Saint Amour here, also known as Precise26 from Circle.com. And right now I'm looking at the oil chart and we're looking at the weekly time frame. And I have my key resistance area here, my key support area here. So we had originally broken up past here. We broken our next target here and stopped here at a third area. So we now have a new resistance point right here. We were due for some consolidation. This is nothing unexpected. It's pretty normal, as you can see. Lots of times it moves down, it zigzags. That's what it does. We are possibly turning a resistance into a support here. I'm not 100% sure about it, but it's a possibility. We could also come down a little more just to re-strengthen this support area here. And if that were to break, then we could easily just come down to the key support area, which needs a third bounce before we could do any type of trading off of it. So, and of course, once it makes a third bounce, or even before that, if it gets anywhere close, it always has a chance to break down. Being that as it is, I'm looking at the RVI and it's above zero and it's still looking pretty strong. The RSI has dropped a fair amount here, almost to the 50 mark, but the MFI is still up here, so definitely still bullish on that end. Moving down to the daily chart, we can see possibly, it's hard to say what that's gonna be. It might be that, not sure. So I'm not gonna go by that. I'm gonna just keep that in the back of my mind anyhow. I'm looking at the RSI and the MFI, and they have definitely gone very bearish and down to the oversold area. But because this is a bullish trend, it's actually a bullish signal, not bearish. So we should expect a sort of bounce here as it comes out of oversold, hopefully. But the RVI is definitely showing some downward more strength, so we could easily see this line here. I wouldn't be surprised, or if that's even a line, you know, that it could be a little different than that. Could be like that. It's hard to say. So we're definitely consolidating here. Strategy remains the same. It's buy on the breaks up. So usually it will make a sort of a downward movement like this. As you can see, it has been doing for the most part. And now this one will be a much bigger one. So basically buy on the breaks here. Don't short. I wouldn't short any of this unless it was to break this after the third bounce. Personally, some people might want to go on the shorter term and try and figure it out, which you could actually. You could, if you go down, if you go down to the or up to the daily, you can see we're making higher highs and higher lows still. So keep that in mind. But going down on the 4 hour, you can see we're now making lower lows and lower highs, right? Well, I don't know about highs because we haven't made one yet, but we definitely broke down, and we definitely are a sort of zigzagging down. So, and we can see the RVI has broken down very nicely, the RSI and the MFI. So that was a nice little move there for some of the more short-term people. Very nice. So the strategy on the shorter term would be to buy on the breaks down. I still wouldn't do this knowing where we are, knowing that we're at resistance or support. So I don't know. That's up to you about your risk appetite if you want to continue on with the bear and try and make money on that, because it still is very possible. This was nice. It wedged up. We broke down one box below the line, and then there you are, and you just kept buying down, buying down, buying down. So congratulations to whoever caught this. That was nice. That was nice for the short-term people. But in the end, I just want to continue to reinforce my thoughts on the fact that you should not short here. Well, I don't know. You had a head and shoulders here of a sort. Interesting. Just noticed that. I still wouldn't have shorted. So don't short the bull trend and play it safe. You may have made good money here, but you would lose here, you would lose here, you would lose there, you would lose here. You might make some money here. You might have made some money there, but you keep trying to go down, keep trying to go down. You'll never enjoy the up. Some people would, but most people won't. So like if you go down here and then your stop loss or your take profit is hit, then more like your stop loss, if you bring your stop loss down, your profit's going to be so low and you're going to be like, okay, now to wait for the next down. You're just going to be stuck in that mode. If you find a way to go with the trend from the get-go, and just once you see the trend change, then now okay, instead of going in on the down like you were over here, going in on the down because it was a down trend, then you would have ended it here. And now you would be on the buys. So that's a really good strategy. You should consider it even if you use other things in your strategy. Always remember that this is pretty much how charts move. So it's a great strategy. Anyhow, hopefully this was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and share, and have a great